Fellow seekers of knowledge and insight. My name is Titus Malete. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I've created this platform so that we may dig into the complex world of politics and understand it better. If you are a fan of politics, or you are seeking knowledge, or you are just a person who wants a platform where you can be able to get knowledge for engaging into meaningful discussion, then you are in the right place. Please remember to subscribe and comment into the comment section below. I created this platform so that we may be able to grow together. It's not a platform where people come and start competing. Thank you. If there was no prefect controlling team, only 2 or 3 people used to scoop that team. The other was overturned, and nobody got that team. But if it happens that there's a prefect controlling T, almost every person will get. And if there's a person who misses, it doesn't miss because of the mistake of the prefect. He misses because of the mistake of the cook. T was less because of the cook. So why do we need governance? I will outline just 7 points why we need governance. And probably next time you're going to give me a topic. So, okay, there are many reasons why we need governance, but these are the most essential reasons why we need governance. The first reason why we need governance is because of social order and stability. Remember, we are living in a society which is created by a combination of societies. What do I mean by that? We all existed as tribes, and we were brought together to become one country called Kenya. So Kenya has more than 45 societies. Every society has a different way of living with the other. And for us to achieve stability, we must put a system somewhere that will control us, such that probably a Kamba and a Maasai can coexist. So for us to coexist, we must put a government which is ruled by law and people to enforce those laws, so that we may be able to exist without conflicting with one another. Number 2, apart from tribes, we also exist in different religions. There are those who believe in Christianity, there are those who believe in Muslim, there are atheists, we have Hindus, among other religions within our society. There are also those who believe in traditional society. So for us to achieve stability, because all religions have different gods, we must exist just like a system where there is neutrality of God, so that we may not kill one another. Because even some books advocate for killing. Some books or some holy books advocate for killing. So we must have a government which controls all these social structures, such that our freedoms are protected. And as our freedoms are being protected, we are living well. So that is reason number 1, social stability. The reason number 2 why we need government is for protections of our rights and freedom. We have freedom of worship, and you have different gods. As I worship, maybe I'm irritating another person who does not believe in my God, and therefore there must be a person who should protect me when I'm doing what I think is right. So because I have that freedom, I should enjoy it, whether I'm worshiping the right God or the wrong God. And that's why we need a government that can protect our freedoms and our rights. Number 3, why we need government is for conflict resolution. We need a mediator. Some people feel more energetic than the others, and therefore we need a government to be in place to ensure that nobody violates the freedoms and rights of the others. So, number 4, why we need government is for public service and infrastructure. There are things that we call social amenities. Many societies are capitalist, but they lean towards the socialism. So we have to protect the vulnerables. We have to give them probably access to healthcare, access to education, and access to transport. And to do that, to ensure that every person has access to that, government has to build those things. So it is the purpose of the government to build roads, to build hospitals, and to build airports, to put water, among many other things. That is the purpose of government. The next reason why we need the government is for economic regulations. Life should be affordable by all citizens, and to ensure that is a government that does that. And that's why we have a fight in our country about the cost of living, because that is the purpose of government. The government is the one that should ensure that the cost of living is affordable to its citizens. And how does that happen? Sometimes the government may put subsidies to the things that probably have high prices, and sometimes even government may provide free social services, free basic commodities like food. Government is entitled to provide food when people are not able to afford it, and to ensure that no citizen dies. That is the purpose of government. And that is when we have disasters like famines, war, among many others. Government should ensure that every person is affording the basic commodities, and even providing when they are not even able to buy. Number 6 is environmental protection. Okay, it's good to have sustainable development, but people are greedy. There's a person who will just want to destroy the entire forest for its gain. And to ensure that that does not happen, government comes into control and ensures that our forests are protected, our land is protected, among many others, including soil pollution. Because you know that human activities have impact into climate, and climate change also has impact into the way of living. So to ensure that, to make sure that people do not make others suffer in future, then environment must be protected. And who does that? Is the government. And my last point, but not the least, is the social welfare. I've said that our government is a capitalistic government, but our society is a capitalistic society, but it also leads into the socialism in some way. If you have an NHIF card, you know that 600 cannot afford any meaningful medical service, because if you are paying 600 per year, you're only paying around not more than 7,000, I think 8,000. You can't be treated. There's some diseases that cannot be treated by 8,000, but the government has ensured that you have that card, so that we may pull resources together and help people who are in need of health service. That is a social amenity. There's also another program by government called Inua Jamii that provides some small token to the elderly group. And we also have things like affirmative actions that make sure that those people who feel marginalized are given opportunities just like any other people. And that is the purpose of government. Now, with those points, I want you to reflect and imagine if we existed without government, what would happen? And in my view, would just be existing in the Darwin's theory of survival for the fittest, because the highest bidder would make the day. But the government has been put in place to make sure that even those who are not fit are also existing, and that is the beauty of the government. So you should just take time and reflect before you start criticizing any government. First, look at the advantages that it has created to you. If your father was poor and you're a teacher, that has been done by the government. If you have existed in any poor society and now you have something, some token, it is because of the government. For today, we are going to stop there. Thank you for listening to